Hey, it's Megan McFadden from Mischievous Monsters. Today we're going to plant some beans and the rest of my flowers. But first we're going to have a few updates. First, long story short about today, my parents, Grandma and I, we went to the spring Amish auction. That's kind of where near my dad grew up. The Amish community is, I don't know how to explain it more than they're very self-sufficient. They speak English and Old German. They don't have electricity. They wear cool colors because like orange is too much. And they are against pictures. And they're a very huge farming community. My dad sometimes has some plows and things like that. So I just felt accomplished because I bid for my first thing. I bid for 4 white pine trees for like 20 bucks each. And it was a good deal because I looked for the equivalent at Menards, so they're 25 bucks. I'm like, I saved $5 per tree. So secondly, if you did not see my new thing, I redecorated this yesterday. If you haven't seen the previous video, you can find it up in the captions. And we're gonna finish clean what do you call it, prettying this up. It won't take that long, and then we're going to do a little bit of planting of flowers and beans. So first things first, I have a couple of tables. They can work as end tables, and they're just placeholders for the lamps on my deck. And since they're a little dirty, I got some up wipes. These aren't anything in particular. If anyone knows any vegan alternatives, this is just plant-based. You can put it in the comments, but I'm just using regular old wipes because I don't know of any real vegan alternative besides like water. You already miss me? Oh, that's good. I'm right outside the window if you need me. That looks a little bit more homey. Let's get the flower stand next. Here is the metal thing I painted yesterday with a spray paint can. For not knowing what I'm doing and for my first time, I actually did not that bad. It looks a little splotchy and I didn't even paint on myself on accident. So we're gonna put that on the deck in a second. I'm not gonna say this is the perfect setup, but it's better than I thought it'd be. So I put the lower plants in the front so the higher pots won't block the sun in the back. And so I spread them out a little evenly, and hopefully this will work pretty good. I'm pretty impressed here. It looks beautiful. My goal, maybe we can get a little bit of Christmas lights or some. So if I want to hang out here in the dark, we can have a little bit of a twinkle maybe. But I'm not too worried about that. I'd rather just skip that because I'm not going to hang out here a million times at night. I might just sit around to relax, but it's a very calming environment right here. Here's how everything else is doing. So we can see that the white eggplant is all up, and then some of the basil is up. The purple eggplant is not cooperating with me. I'm starting to see my first couple of little seedlings from the jalapenos. Everything else doesn't have anything up yet. All the greens are about ready to plant besides the celery, but I see a couple buds from the celery plants starting to come up. Might as well play Where's Waldo. They're hard to find. I see one in the front, I see one in the back. The tomatoes are about the same as yesterday. The green beans are suffering because I'm not planting them, and I will plant them today. I promise. No excuses. Here are my melons. I see buds from everything. The honeydew and the Haley's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe should be planted tomorrow. fingers crossed. I need to discuss with my dad where to plant the rest of my bigger plants. Here are my gourds. They are making a little bit of progress, but not much. You go, flowers. As always, my flowers are salty. They'll get over it eventually after I plant them today. So here are some of the pots I found. They will look really nice on the deck because I don't really have a certain color theme. It's more of like color pizzazz, like different variations of different colors. And I found 2 pinwheels that I put up last year, but I forgot about. So I'm gonna put them up with the rest of the pinwheels. I changed my mind. I put them in my front yard because I have the right amount of pinwheels over there. I don't want to overcrowd them. Hello, little Princess Sabrina. Yes, I will not be inside for a while, so don't be mad. Oh, you like me? Oh, goody. This is where I'm gonna plant the beans. So I was originally gonna put herbs here, but my herbs are not gonna be done in a while. And these little things need planted now. Right by my garden. This is the hose from my garage. I think I sort of inherited from my previous house. I'm gonna plug it in this faucet spigot. It's not gonna be big enough to do much, but it'll be big enough to do all of this. I'll figure out how to hang it up later. Let's go plant the beans. Here are our bean planting tools. So we obviously have the beans. We get to plant them. We got a hoe, snippers, and a wheelbarrow. So the hoe is for digging and cleaning this up. This is originally grass. And over there's a rhubarb plant I kind of recently planted. This got killed by Roundup, as at request of my dad. It's supposed to be my herb patch, but not anymore. The snippers are for the little mini trees amongst the garden. I'm not gonna get them all today, but I can at least do a little bit. A little bit works. My methods weren't working as well. I'm gonna try a snipper and another garden hoe, or at least use this garden hoe to assist. This is taking too long, so I'm gonna try to use the weed whacker. So basic tips. You wear pants, closed-toed shoes. I always wear my muck boots, gloves, and safety glasses when you do a weed whacker. I'm not the biggest expert on how to use it, but obviously, do not have it anywhere near you when you are just holding it. Make sure you have to do 2 things just to do it. So, no, it's a power tool, so be super careful with it. This is nowhere close to being done, but getting close to sunset. So I'm just gonna plant the plants with what I have, and I'm just gonna plant the tenderé beans, and I'll do more later. Here are the tenderé garden beans. I'm gonna plant them right now. There you go. There are the tenderé beans. One thing I don't like about with all this grass in here, it's hard to have soil to put in the ground. So I might just add additional soil or manure or something later after I'm finished with everything. I got nowhere close to anything done today, or at least not what I wanted to get done. But you know what? It's okay. I got the beans planted, and they were wanting to be planted for like a week. So that worked out. That's probably my favorite accomplishment of the day. But tomorrow, I should actually finish planting the flowers. I don't have much left. I just have to put some dirt and some fabric in there, like landscaping fabric, because they have huge holes in the bottom for the water, but that would be bad for the soil, like going down. And then also, I got some okra to plant, and if my dad tells me where to plant the melons and stuff, I might start doing that tomorrow too. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to plant more flowers, or the rest of the flowers, and the beans and okra. Bye.